Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to say that I apologize. It took me 2 weeks to make another video. My phone was out for the past couple of weeks. I had to decide if I was going to get a new phone or upgrade my phone or whatnot. So I do have a new phone. So I'm back. So what I want to talk about today is interlocking on a client's hair. If you all don't know what interlocking is, I'm going to show you today, and this is definitely the tool to interlock with. I'm sure most of you have seen this tool. This is my client Jake. If interlocking is something that you all might be interested in, please leave a comment below so I'll know if I want to go ahead and do like a tutorial on how to do interlocking. But interlocking generally pretty much just tightens the hair to the scalp. It's a little bit better than just your regular twist. And it definitely lasts longer than just a traditional palm roll. How long have you been coming to me, Jake, now?
A year and a half, 2 years.
Okay. So he's been my client for almost 2 years. I started his locks. Did I instant lock yours, or we started instant lock? Okay, so I instant lock Jake's hair, and an instant lock is where you use the needle in order to form a lock. So if you come in with just your natural hair, you use this needle here, if you all can see that. It's a little crooked, but it still works. So you will use this needle to interlock the hair. So Jake started off with an interlock, and his hair is growing pretty fast. It's already down his back, and he's only been coming to me for 2 years. A year and a half to 2 years. Each time he comes back to get his hair tightened, he uses the interlocking method. Okay, so Jake's wife is a beautician, so she chooses to line and trim his hair up, or I would do it for him. But since wifey wants to do it, that's what we go with. So what I'll do, I will come back real shortly once his hair is done, and I will let you see the finished product. Okay, so I'm done interlocking Jake's hair. I typically just go through to kind of like clean up the lock just a little bit if necessary. And when I say clean up the lock, I mean just taking a look at this lock, seeing if it's a little hair that needs to be trimmed, and kind of trim the very ends. You don't want to go in too far because you'll then make the lock too thin. And as you all can see, Jake's hair looks pretty good and interlocked. I'll let you all see before I continue. But it looks really, really nice and neat, tightened to the scalp. With this service, you do not have to come in for 6 to 8 weeks. Actually, I do not recommend going past 8 weeks, but it definitely lasts longer than a palm roll. And generally, the texture of his hair would not take a palm roll for a long period of time anyway. So I'm going to continue to Just trim his locks if necessary, if needed, and I'll be right back with you. So his hair has been interlocked and cleaned per lock. Looks really good. As I said before, Jake has been coming to me for almost 2 years. He started with an instant lock method using the needle. And when he comes back, he gets the interlock service done. As I said before, let me put that on pause. This is the needle that I use to do instant locks. And this is the tool that I use to do interlocking. Alrighty. All right, Jake, you're good to go. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
I've been I tried to, I said it was like the best experience I've had with
In
any
a long
type of
time?
hair worker, barber,
thank
like
you.
anything. So I was like, yeah, I'll continue to go to her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my next client. He will also be getting an interlock service done. This is Jeff. He has been coming to me for about 2 years now. And actually, Jeff had double the amount of locks that he has now, but I went ahead and intertwined 2 of his locks at a time to give him a thicker lock. And he will also be getting the interlock service in order to tighten up his hair today. I will be using the same tool, which is this tool right here, to do the interlocking. When I say I absolutely love doing hair, guys, I love it. I do all nationalities, ethnicities, and I just enjoy it. Again, if you feel like you want a tutorial on how to do interlocking, please leave a comment below and we can get that set up or whatnot. This style will also last in between 6 to 8 weeks for sure before it's time for him to come back. So it's pretty much the same method, although it was 2 totally different texture hairs. It's pretty much the same method. Sometimes with white people hair, you do have to needle the hair sometimes that is like free hair. A lot of times with black hair, you don't have to do that because you know we have a particular kind of tight curl to our hair where it doesn't kind of fly away. So yeah. So as you can see, that's tightening up pretty good. You won't have to worry about that for a while, and you can see the difference between these two. He has a nice amount of growth. It's my hair oil, y'all. It helps people hair grow really, really fast. If you want to know more about my hair oil, let me know. I do sell it. It comes in a 16-ounce bottle. Very good for you, very good for hair growth. A little bit goes a long way. I also sell my hair and body butter that can be used for the hair and the full body. So once I'm done interlocking him, I will be back to let you see the results. So this is my next client. She is getting just a palm roll. She just freshly started her locks about how many months ago? 4 months ago. So they're going pretty well. They're starting to form the lock itself. You can still kind of see the 2 strands because I did start her hair with the 2 strands. I'll just basically tighten her up with the palm roll method, and I will come back with the final results for her as well.